Hey. We ended up getting Ian up to a 94 from a 92. Just maxed out his ball handling and speed with ball. Good to see Connor. Nuggets are getting murdered. Rip. Yeah, I saw at half. They were down by like 31. OKC came back with a vengeance. No doubt about it. The Knicks came back again. Watched the highlights while I was eating dinner. That shit was fucking crazy. Mikal Bridges, they're down 43. What the fuck? Oh my god. It's 130 to 86. Good to see you, Daniel. Yeah, New York keeps finding a way to get it done. Celtics missed another 33s. That's fucking ridiculous. I'm not sure. I think we're probably going to play a game before we sim all the way to our next key game. It's mid-November against the Knicks, speaking of which. I'm thinking we'll probably play Indiana. Oh, we lost. How do we lose? To the fucking Wizards? Brandon Miller didn't shoot too well. 26 and 9, 2 steals and a block for Ian. I was gonna say, why is it taking so long?
What's up, bro?
Shut up. It's the internet. Blame everything on the internet. Yeah, quite the incredible feat for New York. I don't think anyone expected that whatsoever. Okay, the lineup looks good. I can't believe we just lost to the Wizards in the sim. I want to listen to Johnny P's Caddy. I was watching a YouTube short about perfect YouTube songs, or no, not perfect YouTube songs, perfect rap songs. Johnny P's Caddy was one of them. It's a good song. Yeah.
this shit don't feel as good as it look. I'ma keep it real with you. I'm straight though. The street shit made me what I am today. Niggas know I went so hard like shit. I deserve this shit, niggas. Butcher coming, nigga. This ain't my story about rags to riches, more about how I mastered physics. In the game, I used to train like Rocky, catching chickens. I was nice, but they was right when they told me that rapper business. I had 10 bands in my stash when I passed over $500,000. Come easy, no good. Don't be surprised I'll last these niggas. It's like they put out a smash, then they gone in a flash, admit it. And then they make tracks and disses like that's gonna add up the digits. They showing fake racks and pictures like that's gonna attract the bitches. That was really me, nigga. I ain't have to act and conflicted. Only difference is I'm living, and I would've whacked one of them niggas who knew that after drug dealing I still be casual, spending mil plus annual income. So here's my manual, then some. And this east side shit still in me. My ability to turn words to imagery, probably the reason they gon' remember me. Figure we walk this tightrope with a feline's agility. The streets did so much shit to me I could never live civilly. I can never leave a scene without checking my mirrors visually. Come with that energy, cause some shit gon' always stick with me. They wanna know what I brought to Griselda. I say validity. They asking what work that niggas put in. I'm like, what didn't we? Problems, then I correct through the obstacles I progress. Illogical for them to feel they responsible for our success. Besides Kanye West, tell me who else I gotta respect. Cause I'm kinda perplexed. It's about time that I got my respect. It's the butcher, nigga. Let's go. About time that I got my respect. It's the butcher, nigga. Yeah. Cold fucking world. Griselda shit, know what I mean? You know what it is, nigga. When I show up, I'm on 10, nigga, not 9. On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying. The real one's here, the young boy that walked with lions around the outlines of chalk where the corpse is lying. Of course I'm trying to revive a sport that's dying, but the guns and the drug bars that y'all relying got these nerves thinking that you niggas hard as iron. But that just mean I ain't as comfortable as y'all with lying, stretching the truth. No, I never stress in the booth. They feel the pressure, me, I feel like I just left them masseuse. Effortless, how I'm skating on these records is proof. I put your favorite rapper neck in the noose, never letting them loose. Cold world, the heat of blast to your speaker. He the last of Mohicans, no weakness last in my sneakers. Nigga want me on the song, he gon' see the wrath of the reaper. I'm probably gon' go to hell if Jesus asks for a feature. I'm higher than niggas and don't need a bag full of reefer. Some see the glass is empty, I see a glass full of ether. Collecting his bread and mass like he a Catholic preacher. Just to count a nigga cash, you might need a calculus teacher. Eureka, Einstein on the brink of the theory of relativity. Really no MC equal. Feel me, Copin be lethal, crip like an old MTV show. On God, the best rapper alive, headshot. Now go and ask the best rappers that died. They tell you he never lied. Yeah. Tenor talk.
All right. I feel particularly out of energy tonight. I forgot to change my gameplay HUD. Can you make a fucking shot, dog? Thanks.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead.
You're damn right, Zed. Good to see you.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And tonight, we've got the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Indiana Pacers. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Indiana. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Seeing where the Hornets are, they're just right now outperforming those preseason predictions. And that's because they're getting help from some unlikely sources.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his son. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. And for the Hornets, we've got Brandon Miller. Jackson is out there with Ball. Then it's Williams. And it's Zawan in at the power forward position. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. And so I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
Now, here's Ball. Outside Jackson. Oh, good with the triple. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
Yeah, they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Now Jackson. Outside, Ball. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Williams. Takes the 3. Ball, no good. Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to the Wizards in Washington. Pass to Walker. Siakam looking around. And the officials call a traveling violation.
141 to 94. Holy moly.
Here's Ball. 11-point game his last outing. Outside Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First personal foul. Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kevin,
Melian just drew a foul.
Do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
The shot by Turner, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Jackson.
A mismatch here.
Into the lane. And he makes good on the layup.
There you go, Ian.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Jackson. Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Ball.
That's steal.
Right side Jackson. To the middle. Here's Salon. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Now here's Jackson. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Miller outside. It's good.
There you go.
This time from Jackson.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Outside, Walker. Here's Nemhard, guarded by Jackson. Nemhard with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Siakam outside. 2 on the clock. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Ball against Halliburton. Miller dishes to Jackson. Driving the lane.
Oh.
The kick out to Ball. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The free ball is good.
And so it's ready.
Jesus. Oh.
The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. You look at Halliburton, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, the captain. He really does a great job leading his team. Such an unselfish player.
And really 2 terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
Good.
That's the IQ of Tyrese Halliburton in pick-and-roll action. Always understands how to get the defender to bite.
Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closely. Halliburton with the steal. Siakam up top. And he also played a big role in their last game with Atlanta. Ball with the rebound. Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Miller kicks the ball. Williams sets a screen for Jackson. The kick out to Ball.
There you go, Melo.
That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Ball's got 6.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo so confident from distance.
Back to Halliburton. Nice move. Good tee by Williams.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Jesus.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
And a moment here to
Need to be throwing it down like that, Ian.
For the Hornets.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Siakam for 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over.
There we go.
He's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Mathurin after the basket by Charlotte. Shot to stop the run. A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Pass to Jackson. Ball is screen on Mathurin. Here's Jackson.
Bully ball.
He lays it straight in. He's got 8.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
A moment.
Good to see you, Dev.
Sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys.
Yeah, Denver's getting stomped.
The last game against the Wizards put on a show. He ended up with 26 points, and he was a two-way player, causing the opponent headaches on offense and defense. He was focused. They fed off of his energy, and they'll try to do that again tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying
Switch to ass.
that last game. He had his offense.
I don't know how they look so different.
Following the basket,
Game 1 compared to Game 2.
For 3, Siakam. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is
Shocking to say the least.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Now, here is Miller. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Here's Jackson. Miller, the pass to Williams. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Ball from long range. Pacers with the rebound. Now, here's Halliburton. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Halliburton is screen on Miller. Here's Walker. Rebound by Williams.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy that good look.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Inside.
What the fuck do you know about a chippy? Shut up.
Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play
Denver fell asleep.
inside and score with that length.
Pass to Jackson.
There you go. That was a tough take.
Jackson's got 10 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Siakam. 5 points in the game. Here's Turner. Rebounded by Jackson.
I got bored. Fuck out of here.
Hornets leading by 12. Sweet move.
Hey.
There's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Oh, God.
And here are the
Excuse me.
Pacers now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Pass to Mathurin. Now here's Turner. Walker with the screen for Turner. Off target from three-point range. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Outside Jackson, and there's the whistle.
What was that? We were running a floppy for Brandon Miller. And then we just stopped. And then 3-tag.
Subbed in for Halliburton. Checked in for Indiana.
Got this, MP.
Shut up. I know I do. Got Ben Shepherd on me. Mello.
Now Jackson. They set the pick.
Good shit.
Contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent.
I don't know how he didn't have time to yam it.
What you need to do.
The Hornets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. He's off.
You just fucking jinxed it.
Great. What a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. But I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
They've got Jackson. Mark Williams is out.
James Wiseman on the Pacers. Okay.
And there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Salon in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
And you just make a big shot to Jan.
Live with the story out of the Bay Area on the Golden State Warriors.
Or not.
What's the latest?
Thank you, Kevin. They've made an aggressive move to bring in Mitchell Robinson. He can protect the rim.
Mitchell Robinson to the Warriors?
He just has so much energy on that.
After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Ball kicks to Jackson. The kick out to Ball.
One more.
Fires from deep.
God damn it.
No good. Pacers trail by 4. Here's Shepherd. Count it.
Huh?
Shepherd's got his second basket of the night. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in.
Set something up.
Jackson passes the ball. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to ball.
That was a bad possession.
Charlotte no good that time either.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
149 to 106 final score. Jesus. Denver, what happened?
Indiana moving the ball.
Oh my God.
Stopped by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
34 and 8 for SGA.
For the Pacers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Now here's Jackson. 13 points in the game.
Come on.
And goes.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
The Hornets shooting their 6th attempt at charity strike in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Pacers trail by 3. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. On the wing, Mathurin. That's good. And
Damn.
Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game.
Indy's on a 12-3 run.
Here are the Hornets now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Jackson. Pass to Richards. Shot clock at 3.
Come on, Melo. God damn it, Melo.
On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 12-3 run. Now Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And battling against the interior of that defense, nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner is checked in for Wiseman. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Shepard.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 8. A 3-ball.
Please make that. God damn it.
Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
I'm gonna call a timeout.
Big move there by Mathurin, helping him shake off the defense.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Started off really well, but it's been all Indiana since.
Halliburton. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged 21 points a game, 11 assists and 4 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
Put that up. And 1. There we go.
Creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Well, what we know is LaMelo Ball is so young, but already an all-star. The future bright guy who can pass it and shoot it as consistently as he can.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Here's Jackson. And another one in the
good shot.
He's 7 of 10 from the field.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Halliburton.
No.
Misses the three.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Oh, I did not mean to pass that.
One of the more unique shots in the NBA. Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of
Here you go to Jen.
changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Here's Halliburton. After Charlotte getting the three, Turner with the screen for Halliburton.
Here we go.
Back, but that three is off the mark. How about this one, Craig? They're on right now. Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing. Really keeping things simple.
Now here's Jackson. 26 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He
Good take, Melo.
passing the ball.
Ball with the bucket.
What a finish by LaMelo.
Good to see you, Zay.
Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so
No.
I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the
There you go.
I can facilitate probably better than the
Boom,
majority
boom,
of
boom.
the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Ian's got 18, Melo's got 16.
And the Hornets making a change here. Miller's checked in. Then for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And Jarris Walker's subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. And so it's Indiana with it. 6-point game. Siakam finds Halliburton. Outside, Walker. Halliburton against Ball.
Good shit. Outside of bounds. What, we called timeout?
He's ready to talk things through with the team.
What the fuck?
Timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the team, it's
Did somebody just get hurt?
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Yeah, Mark Williams, I think.
Kate is checked in. Charlotte leading by 6. Outside, Ball.
Oh, excuse me.
Pass to Jackson.
Oh,
Jams it right over Pascal.
excuse me.
nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 5. Ball against Halliburton.
Don't let them shoot.
Shoots over Ball. And the Pacers.
Never mind.
Get it to go.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games.
Excuse me.
That they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's Jackson. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. And it's
Yo.
in. Jackson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Outside Turner. To the inside. Walker finds Siakam.
Close out. Close out.
Halliburton against Ball. Kick out to
Oh,
Walker.
shit.
Right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding.
Of course the stream glitched.
And so it's
That's what you missed.
Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. checked in for the Hornets.
I don't know how much longer I can stream on this Wi-Fi. This is maddening.
Pacers trail by 12. Nembhard, the pass to Walker. Doesn't go for it. Good D by Miller.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense.
Especially because the quality gets worse the more people watch. It is just entirely counterintuitive.
7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. It's Nembhard on the wing, defended by Mann. And there's a foul called on Trey Mann. That's his first foul. And here are the Pacers now. They trail by 14. Siakam for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Siakam's got 8.
Boy, how far has the shot, the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1 3 all season. Remember that.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge with an update on Mark Williams. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Charlotte's head athletic trainer, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Well, you hate suffering injuries any time of the year, but it's especially impactful this early on. Tough break. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Here's Jackson following the score by Indiana. To the paint, here's Miller.
Here.
To Jackson. Pass to Mann. 5 to shoot. Tries yet again.
Oh my God, Kato.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 7-point differential. Walker is screen on Miller. Here's Nembhard. And the ball on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. Yeah. So it's Charlotte in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. Some heated conference races going on right now.
Ernie, you're always heated about something.
I don't get heated, Shaq. I go with the flow, man.
See, Ernie, that's what makes it so easy to work with you. When Shaq's all worked up, you're the voice of reason.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Charlotte Hornets.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it. It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Pacers trail by 8. On the court right now for the Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. Pass to Turner. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, Mark Williams is still in. I thought they said it was a serious injury.
Ball, the pass to Jackson. Back to Ball. Outside Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got 28 points for the game. Pacers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Here he goes. Over Jackson. And again,
what?
Indiana converting.
I mean, no one really near him, but still, he's able to knock down the off-balance shot.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And here's Jackson. And he has 28 points for the game. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Hornets have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And
this fucker keeps jinxing me.
And he sinks the second. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Siakam outside. Williams against Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Ball dishes to Jackson. Ball sets a screen for Jackson. Back to Ball. With that miss, he's now made 6 and missed 6 from the field. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a
Sorry, Mello, I didn't want to shoot that.
Basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
Now, Ball. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Great open look there. Miller's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Nembhard with it. 10 points for him. Here's Halliburton. Indiana again missing.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press it.
There you go.
Jackson, that's good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Pass to Nembhard.
I had him to Jen, you didn't have to reach.
On defense, the Hornets. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Halliburton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
And the Hornets making a change here. Richards is checked in. He hits the second from the line. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Ball with a wide open.
Take that.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Driving inside. Nembhard's shot is good.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Ball against Halliburton. Ball, the pass to Jackson. pass to Miller. And it's
There you go.
Miller with the jam.
How about the agility Miller possesses? Outstanding work in that pick and roll.
And here are the Pacers now, trailing by 13. Halliburton passes to Walker. Siakam left side. Walker with the screen for Siakam. Shoots over Richards. Siakam misses.
This shit sucks.
Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Here's Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Siakam. Every year, Norris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Everything.
It just skipped really bad.
This one for three.
It's like the third or fourth time already.
Siakam's got 11 points.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick and roll play.
Now here's Jackson. 33 points for him. They set the screen. Off with the layup. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. That one drops for him. He's got 8.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Jackson looking it over. Pass the ball. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Outside ball. And again, the Hornets missing. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. A 12-point game. Siakam.
This shit looks fucking terrible.
And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Halliburton's got 5 points now in the quarter. Hornets leading by 10. Outside Jackson. Down low. That's good from Williams on the assist by Jackson.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Siakam inside the three-point line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to talk to his guys.
Safe to say that this is just borderline unwatchable per usual. I don't know. I'm not sure what to say anymore.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Charlotte leading by 13. We've got Ball. He's out there with Jackson. Mark Williams is out there with Brandon Miller. And it's Salon in at the first shot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And the basket by Jackson.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Shepard, the pass to Halliburton. Jacks up a three. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ball kicks to Jackson. They set the pick. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 37.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now, here's Halliburton. On the wing, Mathurin. Covered by Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Mathurin missing. Hornets leading by 17. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hornets?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Now, here's Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Jackson kicks the ball. Now here's Jackson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a hit like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now, here's Neesmith. Halliburton outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He lays it in.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Now, Ball. Outside Jackson. Ball sets a screen for Jackson. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. And so it's Indiana with it, following the bucket by the Hornets. Mathurin for 3. It's rebounded by Salon.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
And the basket is good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Mathurin against them. Of course, we're in the world now of super agency, which consolidate player representation. What do you think?
Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage. But for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold.
Andrew Nemhard's checked in for Shepard. Williams finds Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. Jackson's got 43 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, man. You can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Mathurin against Miller. Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Tremendous read right there by Benedict Mathurin. As he gains experience, that court vision really coming along nicely.
Outside Jackson. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Nemhard's shot is good.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Outside Jackson. Back to Ball. Here's
No,
Jackson.
Melo, I want you to score.
Back to Ball. Throws it down.
There you go.
The official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on James Wiseman.
Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Played through the contact to get the and one opportunity.
Isaiah Jackson. He's checked in for Aaron Neesmith. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
Here's Nemhard.
No way.
His three-pointers off the mark. Charlotte leading by 20. Out to Miller. Here's Jackson.
I didn't mean to shoot.
Rebound Jackson. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. A shot by Nemhard, no good. The Hornets have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
Are you joking?
Pacers trail by 20.
Tight coverage where?
Guarded now by Jackson. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Mathurin. To the middle. Cuts off the pass.
That was weird.
Halliburton with the steal. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever.
Oh my God, it looks terrible.
Yet another teammate take advantage of an open.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now here's Williams. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Left side, Halliburton. Nemhard with it. Back to Halliburton. Here's the three. It's the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got 10 points here in the second half.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Wiseman. Pascal Siakam comes in for Isaiah Jackson. And Walker subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Jackson finds ball.
Why would you shoot that?
Rolling around and rims out. Pacers trail by 15. Here's Siakam. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. The drive by Jackson. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Walker with the screen for Siakam. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Jackson. Outside, Ball.
What are you doing, Melo?
Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Walker with the rebound. Pacers trail by 17. Shoots. Indiana again missing. The Hornets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And Jackson throws it down hard.
LaMelo Ball loves creating for his team. I love the look right there. Just so easy to play with.
Indiana's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Walker. Nemhard, the pass to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Ball, the pass to Jackson. Driving to the basket. And Jackson throws it down hard. Pacers trail by 19. Outside Turner. Brings it from 9 feet away.
Well, you can see Miles Turner has great confidence in that jump shot. There's no hesitation.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Jackson. Back to ball. Halliburton with the steal.
Damn it.
Here's Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And that's 15 points for Siakam.
That's tremendous touch from the big man. Siakam proving that floater is in his
Melo, I'm
bag.
trying to get you involved.
Ball sets a screen for Jackson. And
Sure.
foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Clearly a foul.
That's good from Ball.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 17. Inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Halliburton's got 12 points in just the second half.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside Jackson. Back to Ball for the three. Pacers with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Halliburton looking around. They double team Siakam. 6 to shoot. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Shoots over Ball. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 15 here tonight. On the wing, Jackson. Ahmad covering. Jackson dishes the ball. Back to Jackson. Nice thing.
What is this?
Charlotte. Ball finds Jackson. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pacers trail by 17.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hornets.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous stand-up.
That was a good win.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Three gold badge upgrades, hell yeah. Alright.
That's what I'm talking about.
I didn't know that was the first 50-pointer for Ian. Stuff. Gotta use the restroom. right. Oh. I am a man of few words this evening. We get some of this next key game. We're tied for second in the East, 8-4. Ian's averaging 31-13. We gotta outperform Jalen Brunson.
Good, MP? Get ready to rumble, young blood.
Yeah, they changed up the minutes. Brandon Miller got hurt. I mean, him and Mark Williams can still play. Because who the fuck is Radu Pavin and Itzy Zerb? Oh, this is gonna take a minute. Josh Giddey getting fucking 29 minutes.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
That was a playing game or an in-season tournament game. And 5 straight greens. You ready to shoot, Ian? I broke my streak.
And we welcome you to a special night of regular season hoops. This one counts as part of the NBA Cup, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And checking out some numbers for him.
And he's a little less of a go-to guy for their offense now, at least compared to earlier on in the season. You can see his usage percentage.
What the fuck are you talking about? It's a 4-point drop, bozo.
Now, New York starting 5. We've got Butler. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hornets, we've got Ball. He's out there with Jackson. Miller is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Salon in at power forward.
Oh shit, Mikal Bridges is guarding me.
Teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, BA, sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt and the camaraderie has grown.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip.
Oh wait.
Well, MP has told us that being
Brunson's on me.
important to the way he wants to lead his
That'll
team,
be good.
and he's made it a goal to show everyone that he deserves that spot.
And so far, he's backing up his talk. You'd be hard-pressed to find a player at his position who's meant more to his team than MP. If he keeps playing at this level, I can't imagine he won't be in the starting 5 on All-Star Weekend.
Well, the handles lost to defender, and the rest was all Jalen.
Jackson outside. And it's for the rebound. Now it's Hart. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Pass to Brunson. Deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. About a minute into this first quarter.
Hey, Jimmy Butler? That's who that is?
The front iron, and in it goes.
What the fuck?
Butler can't get into the paint. He's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Brunson. The drive by Jackson. Williams. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Hart, giving him some nice offensive production with 13 points a game.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Here's Ball. Ball, a screen on Hart. Back to Ball. Pass to Miller. Launches it. Drains.
There you go.
Triple.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position grade?
Well, BA, he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Outside Hart. Towns outside. From downtown. Knocks it down from distance.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Now here's Jackson. We saw him with 39 points last game. There's Ball with a three. And the
You're
Hornets
Melo.
another three.
Yeah, there's a three right back. LaMelo Ball answering the call.
Outside Butler. Pass to Towns. This one for three. Miller pulls it in. The Hornets with a lead. Jackson, the pass to Ball. Back to Jackson. Miller, a screen on Bridges. Here's Jackson. Sweet little floater.
Bucket.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Outside Butler. Back to Brunson. Fires from deep.
No way.
And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Jackson. And down it goes. 2 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan.
Keep Brunson on me. I like it.
Bridges outside. Butler on the wing. Outside Hart. There's the drive.
Well, I love how hard Hart is fighting on plays like that, taking the extra contact.
New York shooting their first foul shots of the night. They throw good. Hart. Man, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball.
Why did Melo get taken out that quick?
2 from the line that time.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Miller, a screen on Brunson. Miller outside. Pass to Salah. Takes the three. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 3. And here's Brunson. Towns, left side. Four on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Bridges misses. Charlotte leading by 3. Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Charles Lee. Allie, what do you have to offer?
He said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown.
Stuff, Ian.
Hornets.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And it's good for 2.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Pass to Jackson. Outside man. Beyond the arc. Towns with a rebound. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And the standings for the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York.
I still can't believe they have Jimmy Butler. Oh shit, I fell asleep.
To Bridges. Here's Towns. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brunson from deep. Miller pulls it in.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
No good.
God damn it.
Second free throw. Knicks trail by 5. Oh, it's
Good steal, good steal.
All right, and we got a report. report from Shams Charania with news out of the Western Conference. Shams, take it away.
Thanks, B.A. Even though still early in the season, the Spurs front office is getting things done. They had a player on their wish list in Malik Monk, and they got him. Above all else, the thing that the coaching staff really loves about Monk is his efficiency. They want to run a more streamlined offensive system, and they think Monk can help them do it.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA. Now here's Brunson. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game.
Huh?
It's good from the top of the key.
And just froze.
Second basket on the night.
A true offensive mastermind. Brunson has a knack for
No, this is a real MyCareer.
shots for himself.
I wouldn't have a GOAT skill under my feet if it wasn't.
Here's Jackson. Give him 8. Let's use this time to have a look at the team scoring leaders. Number 1, Charlotte.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
And that one falls for Jackson. Cadis checked in for Charlotte. McBride, he's checked in for New York. And so Jackson nails both of them. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 5. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no
The fuck?
defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter.
How am I missing over Tiny Brunson?
Brunson passes to Hart with the drive. Foul.
There you go.
Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Charlotte leading by 5. And here's Jackson. 10 points for him. Miller outside. Pass to De Silva. Again the miss by the Hornets. New York has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Now here's Hart. Shoots over Jackson. And again the Knicks missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
I saw. Great take, Ian.
Jackson's got 12 points.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Pass to Towns. Outside Hart. Back to Towns. Brunson against Jackson. The floater.
Nope. I got bored. Fuck out of here.
Defensive effort. For Charlotte, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Outside man. Back to Jackson.
Okay, what are we doing here? What the fuck is Brandon Miller doing?
Just 5 on the clock. Miller outside. There's the 3.
You deserve to take that bad shot.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Dumbass just trying to set a screen in the fucking paint for no one.
Towns right side. Another
Good defense,
miss.
Kato.
They desperately need a bucket. Charlotte leading by 7. Jackson with it. 12 points for him. Outside man. Back to Jackson.
What the hell is that?
Unloads from 13. The bank shot, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, most scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Pass to De Silva. Jackson outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Charlotte shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And that one falls for Jackson. And Charlotte making a change here.
Ian's doing a good job at getting to the line this stream. Oh my God. Oh, good board.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Kata. Up top, Jackson. Goes back up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Knicks trail by 8. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions
still.
for them.
Jackson on the wing.
You got Josh Giddey in.
Giddey with a screen on Bridges. Back to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. They set a pick. The 3-ball. And
there you go.
And the Hornets lead by 11.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6.
Damn.
I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line.
ISO.
And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 13.
Shit.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first.
They got PJ Washington? Wait, how'd they get PJ from us?
And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Kata's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Jackson. Big time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game. Back to Miller. From deep, Giddey. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Hornets up 8. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Melo better not be hurt.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so. Charlotte.
No, I saw Melo in there. He's just not on the floor with Ian.
Knicks trail by 9. So on the floor for the Knicks. Brunson runs point, and Anunoby slots in at the 2. P.J. Washington out there with Butler, and it's Towns in at the 5.
And his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the captain in their last game against the Magic was a man on a mission. He had 39 points and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. He was really special in that game.
Damn it.
And they're hoping he could repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Oh my God.
And here's Charlotte now, after the basket by New York on the other end. Here's Jackson, and he drives in, lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got 15.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Washington, a screen on Smith. Here's Butler. And that one goes in.
Yeah, why is Nick Smith Jr. guarding Jimmy Butler? Can we, like, not do that?
Free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Butler. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season. Even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big from playoff time.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 15.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous.
Just trying to take advantage of those mismatches.
Butler on the wing.
I don't know why Nick Smith Jr. is guarding this man.
Butler can't get it to go.
Luckily he missed though.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
ISO.
Here's Jackson. He's got 17.
I got bored. Alright, turnover.
From 17. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And that's a powerful.
Can we get a different set out here, please?
Is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
And here are the NBA's best three-point shooters at the two-guard position this season. This is a dangerous group. Nick Smith, number 1.
A tremendous shooter. If you're an off guard, you have to hit threes to make it in this league. And oh, is he so good from deep.
Smith with a screen on Brunson. Smith outside. Back to Jackson. And Butler with the
Okay.
And Butler really, he's a two-way terror. I mean, that's the only way to say it. Sending that one.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Now the Hornets moving it up. Jackson for 3. And
Okay.
with a rebound. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 17. Smith no good. Minute 32 left to play in the first half of basketball. And it's Butler with
Yeah, we're getting cooked right now. Can we please get a different set?
Butler, a ferocious competitor.
outside man. Pass to Jackson. Drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Hart. Towns, left side. Brunson against Jackson. Brunson passes to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Towns on a screen. A deep three. Bridges misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
30 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Oh my God.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 4-point game. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A remarkable defensive play. And here's Jackson. 19 points in the game. Back to Smith. Pass to Jackson. 4-3. Hits a
there we go.
Jackson's got 22 points. 5 ticks left to play in the first half. And here's Butler outside.
What the fuck?
From 3-point range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Charlotte on top, leading by 4. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hey everybody, Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA power rankings.
Well, I think for the Knicks, they've already shown they're a strong team. You see why they're moving up the ranks.
Hey, that's good play calling, good execution. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
And now looking at the Hornets, a very close game so far.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard.
Melo's back out there.
With the ball. They've led by as many as 11. We've got Jackson. He's out there with ball. Williams is out there with Brandon Miller. And it's Salon in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Inside.
Good pass.
Williams punches it home.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Knicks trail by 6. Bridges outside. Pass to Butler. To the inside. Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Miller can't get it to go.
Why would you shoot that?
Exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Hart. Pass to Butler. 3-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
I don't think there's a moment on the floor that Jimmy Butler does not feel the utmost confidence.
And here's Charlotte now. They lead by 1. Jackson surveying the D.
Oi.
Jammed it down as he goes right over Jimmy Butler.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Bridges outside. And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one's good. And now it's a 5-point Charlotte lead.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
For New York, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Ian's starting to cook.
Brunson up top.
Oh, shit.
Defended by Jackson. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Outside, Williams. Jackson outside. Miller, a screen on Brunson. Miller outside. Pass to Salon. Offline with a 3. Knicks trail by 5. And here's Bridges. Down low. Here's Towns. Outside Hart.
There's a fucking 3 tag.
Towns on a screen. Down to
In the
5
paint
on
for like
shot
6 seconds.
Now here's Hart. Not a lot of room. And
I got
can't
bored.
get that one.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Ball passes to Jackson. Back to Ball. Williams, a screen on Bridges. Here's Ball. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
Damn it, Melo.
Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Offensive rebound. Here's Butler. And he nails the jumper. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's how you share the ball. They got what they wanted, and Butler put the finishing touches on it.
Brunson against Jackson. Back to Ball. Now here's Jackson. And he's got 28 now. And Ball throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 5. Outside Butler. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Now well into his 30s.
Try to take a layup from 20 feet out.
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's.
Oh, we're down 3.
All right, everybody, get back in there.
We got this dumbass lineup out there.
59 seconds left in the third. Jackson against Bridges. Here's man. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Pass to Bridges. Washington, a screen on Jackson. It's Bridges on the wing. Defended by Jackson.
What is happening?
6 on the shot clock. Bridges misses.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson, pass to man. For the tie. He buries
there you go.
3. Man's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
No way.
New York again can't hit.
It's never easy from that distance. We see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
You guys got to read the ball better. Stay in your stance. Read the ball. All pressure. Everybody talking. All.
Bro's got rocks in his throat.
Coach Thibodeau will definitely let you know about it.
Yeah, he doesn't hold back at all. And his players respect him for it. He really wants them to improve their effort.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. We've got Butler, also Karl Anthony Towns out there. OG Anunoby out there with Miles McBride. And it's Kolek in at the 1. Jackson, the pass to Smith. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Knicks shooting at about 44% so far. To the middle. And there's Towns on the assist from Butler. And the Knicks lead by 2.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
And it's Jackson on the take. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Jackson's got 30.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Kolek. He's guarded by man. Towns, left side. Puts up a 3.
No way.
Can't get it to go. Shooting 6 for 12 from the field now. Jackson with it. And McBride picks him up defensively. Pass to man. Back to Jackson. To take the lead. And it's good on the lay-in.
You're too small.
Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Towns on a screen. Here's Butler. Nails the 16-footer.
Can we stop Jimmy Butler, please?
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Charlotte making some changes. Brandon Miller comes in for Smith. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for man. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. 5 on the clock. Picked his pocket.
Melo.
McBride attacking. Butler.
Oh my God, dude.
And Butler was a raw offensive prospect early on. Now he's a wrecking ball on this end.
Pass to Jackson. From outside the arc.
What am I doing? What the fuck?
Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
I was trying to set a screen. I had the left bumper down.
This one, he had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And it's good.
Forward size with guard handles. Butler showing us how he can manipulate the ball there.
Miller outside. Back to Jackson. Pass the ball.
We're just not getting open on the... What is happening?
And it's New York with a rebound. Outside McBride. Now Butler. Ooh, Jay.
Holy shit.
Maybe they expended too much energy in the first half. They just look tired here on the defensive end.
Jackson outside to stop the run. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Tough make by Jimmy Butler.
How many straight points is that for Jimmy fucking Butler?
This team is on top.
Hornets trail by 8. Jackson with it. They set the pick. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They have a nice string of home contests coming up. This team has been fantastic in their own house, so a great chance to put together a few wins right now.
And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in. Butler surveying the floor. Hart passes to Towns. Now Butler. Back to Towns. From the arc.
No way.
It's rebounded by Salon.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby.
Oh man, I'm pissed.
Pass break, New York. Here's Towns. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Why would I want to pass it to the corner?
Now in the second half. Here's Jackson. Pass the ball. Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup. Jackson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Outside Hart. And there's the call on the Melo ball. And his 3rd foul so far. So for the Knicks, Washington's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for Butler. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride.
Every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So
why? What the hell is Mark Williams doing?
I'd like to see Hart looking to set up his guys in pick and roll and be that playmaker.
And here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
You need somebody other than Ian to show up.
Yeah, we'll have you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Back to Brunson.
God damn it.
Fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Mark Williams.
Something about the little guy willing to stick his nose in there. Brunson gets his team going with that kind of play.
Both free throws, good from Brunson. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard...
Holy shit.
And an elite offensive player.
Jackson, pass to Miller. That three's off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Brunson. Washington, a screen on Jackson. Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Jackson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Jackson's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Bridges outside. And here's Brunson from the arc. Gets rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jackson down low. Brunson defending. Pass the ball. Jackson with it. Ball outside. There's the triple. That basket
Here you go, Melo.
Off the assist from Jackson. And now just a 3-point New York lead.
Come on, Dio.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Everyone loves an underdog story. And there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy's continued to work hard every year and turn himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Butler comes in for Anunoby. Oh, he clanks
shot, Melo.
Back iron and it falls.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they get it back. Butler, good.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Brunson against Jackson. Oh, and Towns.
Really?
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Hart. Now Bridges takes a three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
We're probably going to lose.
Looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Ball passes to Jackson. Ball, a screen on Brunson. Jackson with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively.
Yeah.
Jackson can't get it to go. Knicks leading by 8. Now here's Hart. Uses the glass on the layup.
Not stopping on his way in. Hart going through the defense.
Ball with it. Jackson outside. The kick out to Ball. Can they get it? That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th assist of the night. Pass to Bridges. Towns taking his time here. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mark Williams.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Now Ball. Pass to Jackson. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it in. Jackson's got 42 in the game.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
You could say that again.
Brunson against Jackson.
What the fuck?
Brunson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
The three from Paul. Nice deed.
No, that was a terrible shot. I think Melo just got hurt.
A minute 31 left in the final quarter.
That's GG's.
Here's Towns. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Towns
Okay.
15 in the second half. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Giddy's checked in for ball.
Well, it's not fucking Ian's fault that we lost. I guess blame Brandon Miller, Dejan Solon, and Nick Smith Jr. And yeah, Melo just got hurt, I think.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Giddy. The three is up. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And the clock will wind down on this one.
This was a key game too, so that's not fun.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Graham.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for Jimmy Butler.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Back to Brunson. And there's the drive. Williams grabs the board. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may.
Fadeaway three.
Just wasn't their night. Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
And so it's New York winning this one. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, while they've been dominant so far, it's single elimination going forward. A whole new game. But I do like their chances.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And we'll see you next time.
Talk to Coach Tucker.
Hey, they're professionals too.
What do you want?
Look, if you want to make the All-Star team, these are the games that you got to bring it. The whole league was watching this one, MP.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I ain't get it done.
I think you know I don't particularly care if you're an All-Star or not. That's not my focus. But if this is something that you want, and I know that it is,
100%.
you can't have any more games like this that we marked as crucial.
I get it. I'll be better.
See that you are.
Okay. Maybe tell that to Melo. Brandon Miller. Next key game isn't until Christmas Eve. And probably play one in between that. Yeah, that's the plan. I think we'll probably play Dallas. Dude, what the fuck? We lost 3 straight. We got blown out 144 to 92. Appreciate it, Dev. Well, it's not very good gameplay, but it's something. I'm disappointed. How the fuck? What is happening? LaMelo has a strained hip. Why the fuck is Josh Giddey not starting? I started a new series on a 6'6" point guard. Nice. Can get 95 driving dunk with cat breakers. Hell yeah. I don't know if I can get anything with VC right now. Oh, Orlando's a good choice. Alright, well, the way we're looking right now, though, we're not championship contenders.
About game time, pain time. Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with me.
Makes me feel like I should have chose Charlotte. Yeah, it's fun being in Charlotte. Just not when we got LaMelo hurt. We're going to be like that team who finishes in the 8th seed. Still a chance for the playoffs, though. That's good.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
Yeah, damn right. Well, we're on a 2-game win streak. Let's try to make it 3. Facts.
Look at this. Fans are already pumped up, and the energy is visibly escalating outside of this venue.
25 points, 10 plus assists.
NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports.
You can certainly hit that 25.
Dallas Mavericks going up against the Charlotte Hornets here at Spectrum Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Klay Thompson is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hornets, Josh Giddey is out there with Jackson. Then it's Williams. Then it's Miller, and it's Zawan in a power forward position. You know, Clark, rivalry games.
Luka's still on the Mavs.
When it's two teams that don't see each other very often.
Mark Cuban's dream.
That's what makes cross-conference games like this so special. I mean, there's history between these teams, Kevin, and we only get to relive it a few times a year, so that makes it even more special.
Oh shit. And I missed. They have Draymond Green? What the fuck?
Miller against Thompson. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Outside Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive.
Give Ian some cornrows.
Boy, I tell you what,
He'll probably do that.
like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now, here's
Oh shit.
This could not put it together in that loss to San Antonio. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage Luka Doncic inflicts. That's at the front of his mind. He said, Luka's going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else for easy ones. When the whole team gets involved, we're cooked. We're going to make him work for every assist out there. Guys?
Thank you, David. Charlotte shooting their first free throw tonight. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to
Draymond just made a three.
Those two guys.
And here is Giddey. Following Draymond Green's three, Miller with a screen on Irving. Miller right side.
Jesus Christ.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another three for Dallas.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
Giddey with the screen on Irving. Pass to Giddey. Lets it go from deep.
You just shouldn't have shot that.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Here's Jackson. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Oh my god, if my teammates keep playing terrible, then this is not gonna go good.
Green taking his time here. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Pass to Miller. And they get it. It's good.
Thank you.
This time from Jackson.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
And here's Irving. Now, here's Thompson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Jackson in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Doncic finds Thompson. Now Green. Pass to Lively. Doncic with it. Lively sends a screen for Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Charlotte in the lead. Outside Jackson.
Okay.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Jackson. He has 7. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
On your head, boy.
Goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lively a screen on Giddey. And here's Doncic from the arc.
Damn.
Shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
Giddey the pass to Jackson. Here's the screen. Pass to Miller from downtown. The Mavericks pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork
Good steal,
your
good steal.
opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Sounds good, Dev. Popcorn.
And here's Jackson. Miller with a screen on Irving. Jackson passes to Miller. Shoots over Doncic.
God damn, dude.
Bank that one in. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the
What the
writing
fuck?
on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. It seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
And the basket by Jackson.
How about 5 of 6?
Ian's got to do it all himself.
Brought his A game.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Williams sends a screen for Jackson. And it's Miller in the corner. Back to Jackson. Giddey with the screen on Irving. Jackson kicks to Giddey.
Come on, Josh. Thank you.
That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Dallas moving the ball around. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good from outside.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Miller with a screen on Thompson. Jackson passes to Miller.
There
And
you go.
foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
Brandon, what the fuck are you
Some
doing?
stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Thompson with the bucket.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Now Jackson. He's got 11. Pass to man. Shot clock at 6. Miller with a screen on Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, and that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
Oh, God, what am I doing?
The Mavericks trailing. And on the way from Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
There you go.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands
Oh, God.
very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And that one's good, Irving.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is underestimated strength.
Man passes to Miller. Now here's Jackson. He's got 12. Pass to Miller. Back to Jackson. Here's Miller.
Brandon,
Shot, and he
thank you.
Miller's got 6 points.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Thompson outside.
That turned into no cover.
Jackson.
God damn it.
The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, the captain in the last game against Philadelphia played some huge minutes. He had 42 points, and he was all over the glass in that one, with a season high in rebounds. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Great.
Okay.
To match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution.
In what fucking world?
Right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Pass to Prosper. Prosper got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation.
First in assists, and they're also #1 in field goal percentage. This is a team that cares about efficiency. They run plays the right way, and then, of course, they have the talent to finish.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. Smith checked in for Charlotte. The Mavericks also with the
There we go.
Hardy, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Pass to Grimes. Dallas again missing.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the board.
I saw.
You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys.
I hate 2K because of the fact that Luka can play fucking defense.
And so it's Dallas with it after the miss from Jackson. Grimes passes to Doncic. Stolen by Jackson.
Give me that.
1:14 left here in the first quarter. Smith dishes to Jackson. Jackson throws it down.
Buttered popcorn with hot sauce always hits when you don't want to spend too much on a snack. True.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis.
I haven't put hot sauce on my popcorn in a minute. It is good though.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Mann, who's coming off a 13-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had
God damn it, I hate that animation.
as he did with his form.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Hardy. He has yet to score. Grimes. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Charlotte, their last game, a win against the 76ers. Jackson passes to Queta. Smith kicks to Jackson.
Dude, what is wrong with...
They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break.
Love how they make Luka Doncic a fucking lockdown defender in 2K. It doesn't make any sense.
So far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, they've got Hardy. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Powell in at the center. Jackson passes to Williams.
Oh my God, Mark.
Mavericks trail by 6. Outside Irving. He takes it in. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Giddey. Tight defense on him. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Giddey. Jackson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hornets. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game is the first and last of their home start. Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards, but man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on the season, and a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
Mavericks trail by 6. Grimes passes to Irving. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Shoots the 3. Sinks the 3.
What the fuck?
Irving's got 11 points.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Pass to Salon.
Giddey, do not. Oh, never mind.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Good shot, Josh.
Pulling up and watching him go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Now here's Powell. Now Irving. Here's Prosper. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3.
No way.
No good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Giddey. Jackson with it.
Hey Josh, what are you doing?
16. Back to Giddey. Fires the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Grimes. Outside Irving.
Oh, that was a good step back.
On the wing. Pass to Hardy. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The shot by Powell, no good. Hornets leading by 5. Jackson drives in. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And the Hornets making a change here. Miller's checked in. The kick out to Irving. Dallas moving it around. Now here's Hardy. Giddy defending. Back to Irving. Over Jackson.
No way.
Dallas again missing. Charlotte's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pass to Giddy.
What the fuck is happening?
On the arc. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Powell with this screen on Jackson. Irving drives in. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduce you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
Now here's Jackson. 18 points for him. And Giddy.
Here you go, Josh.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Mavericks trail by 7. Now Irving. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. To the inside. Powell kicks to Irving. And the rebound.
There we go. Good defense.
We're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Bryant, after 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside positions.
Jackson down low. He's covered by Irving. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And
dude, why?
And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Hardy passes to Pop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
And so Powell nails both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically.
Dude, oh my God, Mark fucking Williams.
Pass to Green. Down low. Here's Thompson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Hornets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Thompson outside. Outside, Green. Now here's Powell. Pass to Lively.
No shot.
Dallas again missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range.
Mark, you are an absolute crack addict. Why did you just jump like that?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic
Get that shit out of here. There you go.
see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like...
There you go.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind. And it's fun to watch. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here is Doncic. He had a 30-point outing their last game against San
What is this possession? And it worked. Mark fucking Williams.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special.
We just traded him to the fucking Lakers already.
The way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and
Okay, never mind. What the fuck?
Here's Thompson. That shot is off. Good D by Miller. Jackson with it. He's got 22. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Since when is Luka giving a very tight contest this consistently?
At least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And that one falls for Jackson. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dallas. And so he makes both from the line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 11. A nice shot by Doncic.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Ian.
Jackson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that high.
To the middle. And Green slams it in.
Drawing the defense nicely that time. Doncic with the perfectly timed pass.
Hornets leading by 11. Now, man, he gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Irving. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Charlotte's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, he is...
Can't guard Ian, boy.
Defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. Miller.
Jesus.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Green passes to Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Miller dishes to Jackson. And the refs are going to
Draymond just fucking put his nuts on Ian's back.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like...
I'm trying to get the 10 assists. We're only 3 away. Oh, that was a flagrant?
They pinned a flagrant on.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The
Good.
officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter. Smith
checked in for Miller. Jackson against Irving.
What is happening?
Jackson passes to Cada. Charlotte moving the ball around. Jackson up top. He's covered by Irving. Smith on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Good cut.
Gets it to go.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part.
Draymond. Foul king. Flagrant king. Technical king. Ian's lucky he didn't kick him in the nuts.
Let's a floater go. Good.
How did that's Kyrie.
Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game. Irving against Jackson. Here's man. Off target from outside. And so Green will bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Doncic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. He will shoot 2.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
And the Hornets making a change here. Hollins checked in. Hornets leading by 14. Here's
Get up.
Jackson.
Get up.
Drive, and Jackson throws it down home.
Defense wasn't set up.
He has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter.
It's probably the best half of ball Ian's had.
Doncic outside.
He's 1v5ing the Mavs and he's only down 10. Oh. I get 12.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so is Charlotte sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their
That was a good half.
defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fuck, it is so hot in my room.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot.
Ian Jackson?
Eastern Conference winner, Tyrese Halliburton.
What?
How about Halliburton?
He's not even playing nearly as good as Ian.
Early on in his career, once people saw more of him, they began to see the upside.
He has a positive effect in so many areas of the game. Well-deserved recognition.
Boo.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Charlotte Hornets.
I'm
I
not.
see my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent movement.
My dad is from the Carolinas, though.
I keep telling people that.
He grew up in South Carolina, but we're big Panthers fans. Football-wise.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
I also like UNC a lot as a program. Ian, of course, from UNC. And well, it's kind of that.
Well, we've got...
I mean, I got some ties because of my dad. I think he spent a little time living in North Carolina, but it was mostly South Carolina. But, ever since I was born, or ever since I could remember, rather, I've been a Panthers fan. We're big Tar Heel fans as well. And Clemson. But I only thought it was fitting that Ian should go to the Hornets and get drafted by him. Because he's a Tar Heel. Alright, I gotta pee and get water. BRB. About to get back on this Orlando Magic season with this 6-6. Sounds good, Dev. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you and anyone else watching are having a good night. Took me a little longer because I was making coffee. We need Miller and Giddy to step it up. So ready for the end of school. 2 weeks left and I'm in and out. Hell yeah.
The second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Good defense.
They've got Miller. Jackson is out there.
Giddy.
Josh Giddy. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Salon in at the 4 spot. So that's the Hornets 5.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddy not messing around when he gets in close like that.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Back to Doncic.
Get that shit out of here.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Reset.
Advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Salon.
Here go to Jan.
Finish it off. Beauty.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Here's Thompson, following the bucket by the Hornets. From deep, Green, nailed from three-point land.
Nice Draymond making strong coverage threes.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Outside Jackson.
Okay.
Pull it in. Green's got
Hate that animation cancel.
Pass to Lively. Inside. Here's Doncic. Doncic brushes off the contact and hits.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Charlotte leading by 13.
Roly poly on my wrist. There you go, Brandon.
So Giddy with the assist. Giddy's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Green. Pass to Lively.
No shot.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Thompson. Giddy with it. Three-pointer. And Lively pulls it down. Doncic outside. Over Giddy. And it's Doncic missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build.
I saw Luka.
Really a reflection
I'm a fat
of
boy.
their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've
Hey.
gone after this win a little bit more.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Mavericks trail by 18. And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league
Nope.
at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a
11 at the free
Just
throw.
watching open gym runs NBA players. Oh my god. KD was wondering why Evan Mobley. Pure cinema. KD got to be one of the most smooth. Yeah. He's probably one of my top 3 players to watch.
And the first one drops.
Pure hooper.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should...
There's a rumor going around that, speaking of open runs, Cooper Flagg and Bradley Beal were in the same gym, 1v1ing. Apparently Cooper was dogging Bradley Beal so much that Beal like cussed him out or some shit.
be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Damn it, Ian.
He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Lively. Doncic against Jackson. And Doncic.
What the hell?
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Now here's Giddey. 9 points in the game so far. Giddey with the screen on Irving. Jackson kicks to Giddey. Irving against Jackson. To the paint. Here's Miller. Not missing. Good D by Thompson. Mavericks trailed by 19. Green, the pass to Irving. Basket good. And that's now 18 points for Kyrie Irving.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Jackson. He has 38 in the game.
This bully ball Derek Lively.
Jackson's got 40 points.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing.
Yeah, just need one more dime. It's double-double.
Doncic against Giddey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't
I know we're up by a ton, but I need Brandon Miller to start showing up.
Kate is checked in. Giddey the pass to Jackson. Miller with a screen on Irving. Pass to Miller. Over Thompson. And he
there you go.
That one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, you got to have a quick release in the league, and Miller's speed of release serves him well.
I'm talking IRL.
Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Can y'all fucking clear out? What are you doing?
Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Over Irving. And it's Irving with the rebound.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With the little defenses they've shown, should have made that.
Greg, you love this.
Oh, on the game? Yeah.
When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Now here's Giddey. 9 points in the game so far. Here's the pick. Here's Jackson. And he uses the glass on the way.
Good shit, Ian.
He's got 42 in the game.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness in it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Miller against Thompson. Jackson down low. And he has 42. Pass to Salone.
Why would I want to pass to that corner?
And here is here's Doncic. He's got 14. Thompson for 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9
Tight coverage, early push timing.
This is Thompson's most lethal weapon. One of the greatest three-point shooters in the history of this game.
Now here's Jackson. It's an 18-point lead. Miller finds Jackson. Back to Miller. Jackson against Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Giddey. And Irving pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Now, here's Doncic, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Thompson outside.
Clay is wide open. Oh, thank God.
Cater's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jackson kicks to Giddey.
What is Kata doing?
He's got 44. Miller outside. Outside Jackson.
Oh my God, what?
So long, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the
I think Kata just stood on the perimeter for that entire possession.
It's rebounded by Salong. Here's Jackson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Didn't ask you to look like 2018 Pro.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this
Ian's a
many times
beast.
in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is
Oh.
really in a healthy state.
And you know, another thing
Fucking
that's
hell.
really working for them tonight is the mid-range. That they're having no problem finding shots in that area.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 14. Floats one up.
No way.
And the layup is
What?
up and in. Doncic has got 16 points.
Doncic has it all, full package. Soft hands that time made the floater look easy.
And with the bounce pass. Outside Jackson. Mavericks
Ian.
with the rebound. Grimes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doncic passes to Grimes. Puts up a 3. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 19 points.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing.
I think I'm gonna go Afro Boy.
Still losing.
Outside Jackson. Out to Smith. Beyond the arc. It's good.
There you go.
This time from Jackson. Jackson's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Doncic outside. He's off on that one. Powell, that's good.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's Jackson. He has 45 points. Back to man. Shoots over Doncic. Man can't hit. Average trail by 17. Grimes passes the pop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Curly ponytail and a patchy beard.
Well, you look at Jackson, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Luka Doncic.
Anytime
I like
these
it.
two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
Hardy, he's checked in for Thompson.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Jackson throws it down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hornets. A nice shot by Doncic.
Oh yeah.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And can yam it down for sure.
Here's Jackson. Non-stop scoring machine.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
When he gets room like that, look out. Because
Thought he was going in for a layup.
Mavericks trail by 17. Doncic passes to Pop. Now here's Hardy. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Grimes. Shot on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Man finds Jackson. Dives to the hoop. Another shot. Powell.
Hey, good shit.
On the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Chilly and chill.
On the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
And that one falls for Holland. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Doncic looking it over. Off target with his three. And so it's Charlotte controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding.
Appreciate it.
Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Thinking after this, actually having decent fun on 2K, which is somewhat rare. I think we'll switch to my realistic build.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great.
He's checked in for the Hornets. Josh Giddey comes in for Trey Mann.
Glenn Rice and Muggsy Bogues day is true. All they needed was Ian Jackson.
Hornets leading by 15. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Green is out there with
Jesus, I hate those turnovers though.
In at the point guard position. Green passes to Lively. Irving with a clean look. It's good from long range. Irving's got 22 points.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Jackson kicks to Giddey. Jackson up top. He's covered by Irving.
I kicked that to Miller way too late.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
All right, let's not blow this lead.
So it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Down by 12, and he makes that one.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Giddey the pass to Jackson. Miller with a screen on Irving. Here's Jackson. Again, what an avalanche. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Outside, Green. Back to Doncic. Lively a screen on Giddey. Pass to Thompson. Outside Irving.
Should I fall asleep?
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Jackson.
Why would I take that type of layup?
Doncic grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 12. To the middle. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Thompson gets it inside.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
I saw.
Now Jackson. Out to Miller.
That didn't really work.
Miller off a pick from Jackson. Miller the pass to Jackson. That 3 off the mark. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Pass to Doncic. Latrey. That's in. Coming off the assist.
Okay. Yeah, can we not do this?
2 assists in the game.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
There's a good screen. Back to Giddey. Lets it go with the 3. Miller with a wide.
Oh my God, Brandon.
Off the mark. Mavericks trail by
No
7.
way.
Irving dishes to Doncic. Nice defense from Giddey.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Williams, a screen on Thompson. Jackson drives in.
Mark fucking Williams, dude.
Takes possession.
Yeah, it's a good ass stat line for you. Welcome back, Zay.
Dallas has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter.
Still gotta close this out, though.
Here's Doncic. Bank shot.
Good defense, Josh.
Hornets leading by 7. It's Jackson with the drive. On the wing, Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jackson down low. Covered by Irving. And the officials calling for a 3.
Why is this game so fucking stupid? Right as I say I'm having fun.
Up top, Doncic. Giddey defending. Doncic, no good.
I did not call for that pass.
The Hornets shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Jackson finds Miller. And there's the call.
Okay. Kyrie fouled out.
Fouled out of the game.
He came in with the aggressive mindset, but didn't quite know how to pull back.
Brandon. See, I have autoplay calling on. There's no way.
Spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody. That would probably be it.
He gets that one.
Just stood right behind me.
Right into the screen and then gets the basket.
Here's Doncic. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Giddey. Now Jackson.
Ah, yes. I love this play calling. This is awesome.
Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
Usually goes 0 for 21 without me being hype, man. I don't know about that.
Doncic against Giddey. And good that time.
You're right, though.
Doncic has got 32 points.
Even for Doncic, this is a
Only
big
passable
night
'cause of y'all.
scoring cop, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Brandon Miller is vehemently calling for the ball
40 seconds left here in the 4th
while
quarter.
not moving.
Miller, that's for 2.
And then he missed.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Williams with the block. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Back to Jackson. And he drives in. Good, he hits again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely.
Trade for Jaren after this game.
To remember, and approaching some history to boot. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home.
I'll try to. I actually failed the quest to get a certain teammate involved. I think it was Caleb Martin. And I think that's what you needed to do to suggest trade targets. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but we'll see if we can.
We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
I didn't know that it wouldn't let me, or it would rather
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
don't know what I'm trying to say.
Wins, pay the bills, baby.
I didn't know that it wouldn't let me suggest trade targets if I didn't complete that quest. Oh, you were saying no way Paulo got hurt. Y'all got a 6-6 record. Damn. Oh no, it looks like you can suggest trade targets. I just said I couldn't. Jaren's only on a 1-year deal. Boom. I think it's a 1 year with probably a player option. Oh, no option. Well, if we get him, hopefully we re-sign him. Upgrade to 83-point shot. I get it now. I hope he's coming to Charlotte. We'll find that out next stream with Ian. Alright, I'm gonna hop offline for a few minutes, go get some coffee, and then, yeah, like I was saying, I think I'll be back with some realistic MyCareer. Especially after last stream on my realistic build. Did not go well. We gotta get our get back, hopefully. Because that shit pissed me off. When a player's on a low contract like that, and they aren't that good of a player, that's a steal. True. And certainly help. Hopefully we trade like either Dejan Salon and some bench stuff, or Mark Williams. Yeah, Mark Williams is pissing me off. Oh, I didn't get a thumbnail. Smile, Ian. Actually, come over here. Smile, Ian. Triple J can shoot. He's like 250. Yeah. Nah, he'd bring the same defensive presence that Mark is bringing, along with hopefully better offense. Alright, more bag of ball. BRB. Thank y'all for watching. Oh, shush.